believe it.
Not that kind of journey. A journey into the mind of the ancient Greek.
Thrills!
Yeah!
Aggravations! Gyrations!
Woo!
Other things. I'm talking about sons killing fathers who killed their fathers who had some other kids and they were doing all... It was awesome!
Let's calm it down for a moment, shall we? When you think about the Greeks, what do you think about?
Oh, me.
Yes.
The hairy guy that owns a restaurant.
It's a family recipe!
Opa! While it's true many Greeks have a lot of hair and do own restaurants,
You'll be surprised to know that they actually started Western culture. If it weren't for the ancient Greeks, we'd be a bunch of naked, illiterate savages, painting ourselves blue and eating raw deer.
Awesome.
And as punishment for their contribution to the Western culture, we've been forced to study them for the past 2,500 years.
Not awesome.
what we're doing today is
Prepare to be amazed.
what we're doing
It's
is
awesome.
just let me tell them, okay?
You'll be like, whoa, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to portray Greek mythology for you right now.
Right now. Wait, all of it?
Well, our favorites at least.
My head's gonna explode. Let's do it.
Without further ado, here's
The Greek Mythology Olympiaganza by Don Solitis. At first, there were the Titans, and the king of the Titans was Kronos.
My loyal subject. Or subject.
And there were actually many Titans, people like Prometheus,
Epimetheus.
how do I say it?
Epimetheus.
Epimetheus, this other guy, and Uranus.
I don't want to be this character.
Why not?
I don't like my name.
What's
Don't
wrong?
say it. Don't.
What's wrong with Uranus?
That's it. I quit. I said I wasn't going to be Uranus.
Okay, fine. Wait, let's call you the big U.
Okay.
So the other day I had a dream that one day my children will rise up against me and kill us all. Any thoughts?
Okay, how about this? After each child is born, you eat them.
That sounds logical.
You want to eat my babies?
This is why women can't be in charge of anything. They can't make the tough decisions. Eating babies it is. Nice idea, Big U.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
And now I know what you're thinking out there. This must not be the proper family relationship. But you're just looking at it with modern eyes. In ancient times, it was perfectly acceptable to...
No, it wasn't.
Okay, it was always gross. Kronos, can we talk?
Sure, honey, what's up?
You need to stop eating our babies.
Nag. That's all you ever do.
So Rhea did the only thing she could do. They went to therapy.
Which never works. That's interesting. And how do you feel about him eating the children?
It makes me feel upset.
Go on.
Because he's a jerk!
But that's a blaming statement. We're not using blaming statements here.
I feel upset now.
It's okay, Kronos. It's Rhea's turn to share right now. Are you listening to her?
Oh yes, yeah.
No. Good. I think we're making progress. Go on, Rhea. Tell Kronos how you feel.
Kronos, when you eat our babies, it makes me...
If you don't share your feelings with him, he'll never know.
It makes me angry because a lot of work went into those babies, and you eating them means that you're eating our love.
Can I share a feeling statement?
Please, that's why we're here.
Rhea, if you don't stop complaining, I'll leave you next.
No, we're backsliding. Remember we talked about in our last session?
Oh, sure, you've never done anything wrong. What about the time the soup was cold?
Maybe if we just
You're not even trying to make this marriage work.
Are you kidding me?
Let's try to remain positive, okay? Okay, let's just sit down and try an exercise I like to call sharing time. Kronos, you share something you haven't told Rhea, and Rhea, you share something you haven't told Kronos. Can we please try that?
I guess.
Fine. Okay, Kronos, you first. What haven't you told Rhea?
Rhea, I think you're just smarter than you are.
What?
Now, Rhea, what would you like to share with Kronos?
Okay, so you know how that last baby you ate was all tough?
Yeah, I think it chipped my tooth. Did I sound funny?
Yeah, but it wasn't a baby. It was actually a rock, and I've been training our real son ever since to kill you.
How did I miss that?
Come on in, Zeus! Get him, boy! Come on, kill him!
Oh, yeah, and in the middle of this, Kronos puked up all the kids and... What? I'm not making this up. This is straight from Wikipedia.
This myth is kind of gross.
Most of them are. Anyway, the regurgitated children formed a team and they banded together and eventually defeated Kronos and the Titans and banished them forever.
So since you're banishing
You're
banished too long. And you two are Titan Council. Yeah. So now I, Zeus, your enlightened leader, shall rule using the principles of democracy and fair play to inform my decision-making skills, and I shall never, ever seduce any mortal women, because hey, I don't know if you're into this kind of thing, but I'm a king of the gods, so...
So that lasted for about 5 minutes, and Zeus became king. And in here somewhere, man appeared. But Zeus didn't like man so much, so he decided to punish him for all of eternity.
Jerk.
So, as punishment, in walks...
Whoa, what kind of animal is that?
I'm not an animal, I'm a woman.
It's a talking animal. I bet it'll taste great to eat.
So the next time Zeus created a woman, he decided to send man a little warning first.
Hang on, man.
Oh, is that you, Mighty Zeus?
Yeah, it is. So you know that animal you ate yesterday?
Oh yeah, the talking one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you another one. Don't eat her.
Oh.
Okay, Zeus's.
So the next day...
My name's Pandora, and I'm looking for this guy. I guess I'm supposed to show up here and cook dinner and stuff, and also wash the clothes, do the dishes, clean the house, make the clothes, raise the children, provide comfort in time of trouble, be eye candy, nag you until the yard work gets done, appreciate music and fine art, whatever that is. Geez, there's a lot in here.
You sound great! Now get to work washing dishes, making the clothes, and make sure you don't open up a mysterious box that'll loose all the evils of the world, like death, disease, poverty, boy bands, and lack of justice in the electoral college.
I'm getting pretty offended here. Will you let me tell the beautiful myth?
No, it's sexist.
Fine, you tell it then. Okay. Let's look at it a different way. A feminist perspective. Let's just present it as if it were a movie on the Hallmark Channel.
Okay. Music. Not that music.
They seem like the perfect suburban couple. They're a couple that laugh together, play together,
We're playing.
and didn't have a care in the world.
We don't have a care in the world.
But then at a dramatically convenient point in the story, it all changed.
What's that, sweetheart?
It's a box. I got it today from a mysterious man.
What happened to your voice?
There is the mysterious man.
How mysterious. Well, where are you going to put that box?
Why are you so worried about it?
I'm not. I was just...
Don't talk about the box, okay? Just don't.
Sorry. Where do you think the
I
box...
said don't talk about the box! I'm sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice. I need some time alone with the box.
Their life changed. It grew stormy, which is symbolized by stormy weather. Yeah.
Honey, can we talk?
No.
I know you've been having a tough time at work, and...
Just leave me
but
alone. Please, just leave me alone.
I think you've been spending too much time with the box.
Oh, so now the truth comes out, doesn't it? You're jealous of her, aren't you?
I'm not jealous of a box.
Liar!
What's in that box anyway?
Why do you care? What does it matter to you?
Well, I just think you've been spending too much time with it.
I love it. Why is that so hard to understand? She listens to me. She understands me.
What could she do?
Honey, I've come to a decision. It's me or the box.
The box.
Really?
Yep, me and the box have come to a decision. You need to die.
One more move and the box gets it.
You wouldn't.
Try me. Drop the spatula. I'm not going to be replaced, you got me? Not by someone younger and boxier and made out of wood. I love you, man, and I love this marriage, and this is not coming to stand between us.
No!
Finally.
And Pandora was killed by the evils of the box.
Pandora, no, I loved you, I did. Don't. I took married love for granted. And like all men who take married love for granted, I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Darn you, box! Darn you to 2016!
God. And everything that was horrible in the world, like labor pains, migraine headaches, and professional wrestling emerged. The end.
And now, no study of Greek mythology is complete without an in-depth exploration of epic poetry!
Which we're not going to attempt.
Yes! I mean, oh.
Instead, we're going to present the greatest epic poem of all time, the Iliad.
With whatever time we have left. Ready? Let's do this.
Wait. I need to go pee.
Just hold it.
And go.
The Iliad is a recounting of the Trojan War by Homer. It is 8,674 lines long. Of those, 7,692 describe someone being killed. How did the Trojan War begin, you ask? Well, like most wars, it began with...
A beauty contest. There was the shepherd, Paris.
1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep.
He was visited by 3 Greek goddesses, Hera, Aphrodite, and Athena.
Greetings, mortal.
Holy goddesses.
So, if you had to pick which one of us was the hottest, which one it would be, and why, and if you pick me, Aphrodite, you'll be able to make any girl you want fall in love with you. Even mermaids.
You're the hottest.
Score.
I hate you now! I hate you more than she does!
I hope that won't cause any problems. Oh well. 4 sheep, 5 sheep.
And just then, the most beautiful girl in the world happened to walk by.
My name's Helen, and I'm totally hot and whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Let's run off together.
Woohoo!
Slight problem. She was married to King Menelaus.
Has anybody seen my wife?
Yeah, so I heard this guy from Troy, and she was talking to this guy from Sparta, and they were all talking, and she saw your wife with this one guy who was super hot.
What?
Yeah, she totally cheated on you. Isn't that nasty?
What should I do?
Well, as your advisor, I think you should raise an army and kill everybody in the same country.
That sounds logical and fair. That's exactly what I'll do.
Perfect. And so Menelaus got all of his friends together who happened to behave like 12-year-old boys, and they attacked Troy. And the greatest Greek hero was this guy named Achilles, who was basically invulnerable and impossible to kill.
I hit you!
Shield, you're dead.
What? This is totally not fair. I'm taking my sword and I'm going home. Wait, you must have a weakness of some kind. Yes, you must have an Achilles heel. If only you knew where to look. Yes, you must have an Achilles heel. I don't care. I'm taking my sword and I'm going home. Wait, we can send our greatest hero, Hector, to fight him. My name is Hector. You killed my friends. Prepare to die.
Shield, you're dead.
That's not fair.
So the war was not going well, but then this guy Paris got in this lucky shot with his bow. What? And there was much rejoicing.
We are the champions,
But
my
there was no
friend.
time for carefully choreographed dance numbers because the war was about to drag on for another 9 years.
Alright, Trojans, we give up. And to prove to you that we give up, we're going to give you this large wooden horse with enough room for people to hide in as a present.
You must think we're pretty dumb.
Yeah, we do. So there are a few ground rules with the horse. First, you can't light it on fire.
Aww.
Second, you can't poke it with swords.
I treat it with all my pets.
Okay, and third, if you hear any noises of people moving around inside, you gotta ignore it. Horses have very complicated digestive systems, even wooden ones.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go hide somewhere.
And so the horse entered the city of Troy, and as the Trojans partied that night,
YMCA.
I
It's
said
fun
there
to
was no
stay.
time for carefully choreographed dance numbers.
How are we supposed to have a war then?
Anyway, that night the Greeks snuck out of the horse, and the Trojans went this way, the Greeks went this way, and the guy got punted into the wings of...
Yeah, and then this guy jumped off the city wall, and then, Paris and Helen were up in the tower, and Paris was like, I'm so pretty. Wait. Okay, so Paris and Helen, and they're in the tower, and he was like, I love you, and Paris was like, gee, thanks, baby. What do you mean, gee, thanks? I just want to be friends. I left my kingdom for you. Give me some sugar.
And here's Menelaus, and he yells, they're smooching in the tower! No! And then the Millennium Falcon came down.
Don't trust Wikipedia.
It was a flood. My mistake.
Yeah, so anyway, it came down to Paris versus Menelaus, a Titanic struggle.
Titanic struggle, not the Titanic.
Ow, 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 death.
Until finally,
Give me some sugar, baby.
You always say the nicest things.
and they lived happily ever after, until they returned home and his friend Agamemnon was murdered in the bathtub by his wife and her lover.
Yeah, and then his son grew up and sought revenge and killed his mom.
And then he lived happily ever after until he was chased down by the Furies who hated him.
Okay, fine. Nobody lived happily ever after.
And that is mythology.
The end.